Hello, happy Sunday. I'm in my bathing suit, ready to go to the pool. Happy Father's Day. I don't know if I have fathers following me, but happy Father's Day. Happy Saturn Day, because Saturn is the father. And wanted to come on and talk a little bit about the astrology quickly, because this is probably one of the most intense days of the year astrologically. I know I've been clearing some stuff from my body, from my field, and that's really what today is all about. I have a Substack on this energy and really how you can use these kind of chaotic, intense energies and emotions to really transform and leverage it and lean into it to really land your next phase. And that's really what the vibe is. So why today is so intense? We have two major squares happening today. We have Mars square Uranus and we have Jupiter square Saturn. So we have been building to these energies all week. I know people have been feeling spicy and intense all week, myself included. But it's really an opportunity for you to really just like reach the next fucking level. And in order to do that, you really have to clear out all the tension, all the sludge, all of the chaos, all of the residue of your past, and welcome in your future. Like, legit, when I did, and here's the thing, right? Like, your intentions are so powerful. In my yoga class this morning, he always does like something you want to release and something you want to integrate or welcome in. And for me, I was like, I want to clear the past and I want to welcome in new support, right? And I want to open my heart to just more levels of support. And so it's so interesting just to how the way that your intentions work, how energy works. Because as soon as I left that yoga class, my gosh, was the universe just delivering me ways for me to clear my heart and open to deeper levels of support. Because if you don't really have the level of support, the level of love, of joy, of happiness, of just really like, what you want, it's like, gotta look at your heart. If you're not open to receiving, if you're resistant to like masculine energy in any way, it's really blocking your heart. And so I was like, okay, I see how powerful my intention was, because now I'm like hearts wide fucking open, right? And I think so often one of the things, I'm just like, what I feel called to say is like, we're closing out Uranus and Taurus this week. It will retrograde back, but it's gonna enter the 29th degree of Taurus this week. And whenever a planet, especially an outer planet, is at the 29th degree of a sign, it really puts the intensity and the pressure, and it can be really spicy. And so I was given some information about what this is like actually clearing for me. Confirmation. This morning in my meditation, that as it relates and connects back to 2018. So you want to think back to May 2018 and what was going through and what was happening in your life. If you look at my story, I posted a photo of me and Patrick Dempsey when I used to work for the WTA, when I used to work on women's tennis. And I was like, who is this homegirl? Because she looks completely different. And I actually can just like tap in to what she was feeling, how she was moving. I was so out of body. I was in hiding energy. I was operating from chaos. I was an insomniac. I was like living the vida loca, like work hard, play hard. But I was so fucking exhausted. I would spiral out internally. I had so much anxiety. I tried to like control and manipulate everything. Like I just like couldn't fucking relax and rest and receive in my nervous system. And, I was given some information about like what that actually was this morning. And I was like, of course, 7 years later, I get the fucking clarity and the downloads for really what that is. And, Taurus is somatic. It is physical in nature. It is about 3D physical manifestation. And it is your inner sense of security, safety, support. And it is your senses, right? It is your ability to receive pleasure and experience somatically, like the 3D fucking physical pleasures, right? And so it's like, in order to really live that 3D experience, you have to be in your body. And I think so many people in the spiritual community, like, we miss out on like the earthly pleasures and lessons of living and really being able to hold and have the levels of success that we desire because we're not in our body. And so Uranus in Taurus has really been forcing you like a hammer and a nail to come back into your body, and really be able to manifest and create on this 3D physical plane. And so with Mars square Uranus today, it might be exploding. You might be feeling it really spicily internally, because it's like you're excavating and evacuating some of these energies internally where you're not fully grounded in your inner sense of support, of security, of success, of stability, right? And the number one thing that blocks the feminine is unsafety. And so we're having to anchor in new levels of safety and really just come back into a grounded, like, ventral vagal state within our nervous systems and in our bodies. And in order to do that, there might be some tests and triggers today around where we're not fully, like, somatically grounded and safe and secure. You can go back to last July when Mars was conjunct Uranus, and what were those kind of themes for you. And the other transit that we have is Jupiter square Saturn. This is the third and final Jupiter square Saturn transit. You can go back August 18th, 2024, December 24th, 2024, for the two other, I should say, squares of these two fucking heavy hitters. And so Jupiter is basically amplifying Saturn, right? And Saturn's not the daddy that you want to be amplifying, because it can be about constriction, contraction, regulation, responsibility. And Saturn has been in Aries for about like 3 weeks now. And so Saturn in Aries is like, get up, get your fucking ass up, get to work. And are you being your authentic self? And are you fucking going for big things? And are you taking responsibility for your life? And are you fucking confident and convicted in who you are? And so Jupiter in Cancer, Jupiter just entered Cancer, is like, well, these new levels actually require you to be able to emotionally support yourself in new ways. And so it's really about how you love on yourself, how you value yourself, how you tend to yourself, how you tend to your emotions. Cancer is your inner heart. And so when we're not vulnerable, I've had to have a lot of vulnerable conversations the past few weeks, where we're not fully vulnerable, where we're not fully open in our heart, we're missing out on the juice, we're missing out on the squeeze, you know? And so this really is about, like, bravely and boldly and unabashedly putting yourself out there in new fucking big ways and taking responsibility for the results that you want. And there's like no way back. Like, we can't go back to old energy now. Like, all of the outer planets are like moving and transitioning. And so we also have to calibrate to this. And this requires you to expunge old emotions, old densities from your body, and really be able to be centered and grounded in yourself and hold the duality and the contrast of releasing your past while also welcoming the future at the same time. And also just be able to hold the duality and the groundedness and just the chaos that's fucking happening in life. You know what I mean? Like, we're all collectively feeling this, and no one's like, life is like kumbaya right now, right? And so it's really like having a lot of compassion, a lot of love, a lot of understanding for yourself, and realizing that self-love is like the way through this next fucking level. And so love yourself some more, love on yourself deep, give yourself, like, do something nice for yourself, and really allow whatever is triggering you, whatever is testing you right now, to be the catapult that lands you to your next level. So it's a major day astrologically, a big opportunity to really quantum leap to your next level. And of course, the quantum is about feeling your emotions. And Jupiter in Cancer, Jupiter is exalted in Cancer because it knows that your emotions are the bounty for your fucking blessings. And so, confirmation. So whatever you're feeling, allow it to be the thing that you can transform, that skyrockets you to what's next. Your feelings are the key. The emotions are the key. Your body is the bridge. So attend to your body and really make sure that your next level lands somatically in your body first. And that's really what the astrology is pushing and squeezing you to now. So whatever you are being tested and triggered around, know that it is exactly what you need to land your next level. And if you want support doing this and landing this next phase with groundedness, with security, with support, you can message me. There's a few ways to work with me. I have the Feminine Frequency, which is my now 10-week container supporting you in activating and awakening your inner feminine so your inner light can turn on. You can clear out your emotional and energetic blocks within your body, connect to your intuition, have a full head to toe inner and outer glow up. Like, look at my stories today, like the transformation, the glow up I've been on the last 7 years. It's been pretty profound. And my friend is doing 70 high energy healing to support those activations and make the process so much faster. So we're really taking your stress, your anxiety, your patterns of control, of overthinking, of overanalyzing, of hypervigilance, of overindependence, and transforming that into abundance, into safety, into security, and really turning on your inner light, turning on your intuition, turning on your feminine glow, and really opening your heart up to so much more love, joy, and happiness. So definitely join that. You can send me a DM if you have questions. I'm also enrolling in my one-on-one coaching, which if you're ready to like fucking show up for yourself this summer and like next level your life and really just want that intimate one-on-one space of support, you can join that, and you can also book a one-on-one session with me. That's all. I'm going to go to the pool and relax with my girlfriend. And yeah, happy Sunday. Happy Father's Day. Hang in there. What you want is coming, and just have faith and ground into that trust and surrender within your body, because everything that's happening needs to happen in your body first. So sending you so much love. Take care of your body, and see you soon. Love you. Bye.